Hi, this is Mandy with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today we're going to show you a quick tip video on how to add a neighborhood page to your KW agent site. As you can see, we're already logged into Command and we're going to go to our Contacts tab. You want to make sure that you can get the neighborhood link from a particular contact in your contact database. So if you are not in your own database, you can just add yourself or add a test contact. We're just doing this particular part to get the link to the neighborhood. Today we're going to use one of our test contacts here. So I'm just going to click on the contact, and as you scroll down, you can see a neighborhood has already been added. And this pulls directly from the primary address that is on this file for this contact. So since we've already entered a primary address, it has created a primary neighborhood that's right here, Story Park. You'll notice that we can go in and have added a second neighborhood there. It does give you suggested neighborhoods at the bottom, or you can even choose to add neighborhood and enter it by name, or choose to find it on a map. On the map, you can actually scroll in and choose multiple neighborhoods at a time. Depends on how many you want to add. Now, while you can add multiple neighborhoods to a particular contact, when you're creating this page on your website, we recommend keeping it one neighborhood per page. The formatting used to allow us to do multiple neighborhoods, but the formatting looks a little wonky when you try to do that, so we recommend sticking to one neighborhood. So as you can see right here, there is a copy link. The name of the neighborhood that is right here on this black bar is going to be the one that this link is for. See the little caret? You can actually toggle over and see the other neighborhoods that we have added. And each time you'll have a copy link option. Again, it will only copy the link for this particular neighborhood listed at the top. So for today, we're going to use Story Park. So we're just going to click copy link. You'll notice it changed to copy and then it reverts right back. But just know it is already copied and you're good to go there. The next step is you want to iframe that link so that it will appear on your website. So in this other tab, we have already opened iframe-generator.com. It's a free service. And we can just come right here, Control V, or you can right click and paste your link right here where it says iframe URL. We're going to make some adjustments here. We want to make the height 900 and then 1400, leave it at pixel. And we want to choose to have a scroll bar. That way the consumers can scroll and see the entire page that we are iframing into your agent website. You'll also hear the word embed sometimes used for this, but this is iframing. And you can preview this here, and it just takes it a minute to pull up. And this lets you know if it's going to work or not. Sometimes the preview works, sometimes it does not. So we can just go ahead and generate that code, choose it to copy, and now you've got it right there on your mouse when you need it. So going back into Command, we're done with the contact because we used it just to get that link. And we can come over here to the Consumer tab on the bottom left-hand corner. This is the back end to your website. And you'll notice you have an action button right here on the top right, Create New Page. And you have a choice. You can create this on its own landing page that is not associated with your website in any way. But today we're going to choose have it be a sub page on your agent site. This way it actually appears in the drop down menu. So when a consumer comes to your website, chooses the drop down menu, they will see all the neighborhoods that you've listed there that you specialize in or that they would like to see active stats on. So we're going to choose the top option and create page. First step is to go to the top and name this. This particular name does not show outwardly to consumers. It's just for your organization within your consumer tab. So you can name it whatever you would like. And you can click off of that at any point and it'll save it. All right, next thing is to grab your company profile widget and drop it in. And we're going to choose configure widgets. Click on company profile and we can enter our heading. And we can just put Story Park if we like. This is what is going to show right here across the banner at the top of the page. We're going to delete all the intro text, and this is where you're going to want to paste that code from the iframe page. So you paste it right here. Next, we're going to go down and remove all of the following information. We want that header image to stay in, behind the title, but we do want to delete the heading and the text from the other sections. Now, section 1 does require that information is in there, so we'll just hit a space and that'll be sufficient. We're going to delete the image in section 1, delete section 2, delete section 2 text, delete the next image, and we're also going to do the same thing for the footer. All right, hit save and apply. You should see a live update on your left. It may take a moment to populate, and depending on if you have your screen zoomed in or not, see how it looks a little off center. If I unzoom, you can start seeing the entire page there. And you'll notice that this is all your information about Story Park. They can scroll down and see the market snapshot, properties for sale in that area. And now that you know that all of your information is showing up, over on the right, I just hit save and apply one more time just to make it good. And on the top right, you can click Save Changes. It's going to ask you if you want to publish this to your page, and you click Yes. And it should bring you to this page right here. You are within your site and app settings area, still in the consumer tab. And these are the pages that show up in your drop down menu on your KW agent site. So we're going to click Add Page and click Story Park Neighborhood. That's the one that you just created. You can also double check that by the date that it currently is, and they should appear with the most recent at the top for you. You can hit continue. And then this is your page title. This is what it's going to appear as in the drop down menu. So we are going to say Story Park Neighborhood, or you can put Story Park Stats, whichever you would prefer. And this is the slug. This is the end portion of the direct URL to get to this page if you wanted to ever share this directly. So we're just going to put in Story Park. And for your SEO description, we're just going to copy and paste for that one. Hit save. Again, it can be whatever you would like it to be. This is what we've chosen for ours. We hit save. And now we had our website already pulled up and opened right here in another tab. So we're going to refresh that. I can go back into my consumer tab right here. And if you're looking for yours, you can just click on the consumer icon. And right here is your KW agent URL. Okay, so you can click it from there if you need to. We already had ours open in a tab, and I can choose from our drop down menu, and you can see right here, Story Park Neighborhood. You can give it a click, and this is what your page looks like. There you go. One other neat feature as well is if you scroll down just a little, you'll notice this header pops down. It changes, and we can quick select. We don't have to scroll through all the information. I can automatically go to properties for sale, what locals say, transit and commute, nearby schools and places. So this is pretty great for a consumer to be able to see what is in that neighborhood, if it's within walking distance to a grocery store, if there's a library, a school, whatever is important to them in their lifestyle, they'll be able to come in here and view that from your website. If you scroll down, you'll also notice we have a lead capture form that is built into that. They can enter their information here and send it, and it will automatically go into your command contact database. You will get a notification, and you can go in there and look and see what information they've entered and make contact with them. So it's really great. Please let us know if you have any questions. You can email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we look forward to helping you and supporting you in your business.